why should you watch romance anime? Fucking intro for this video, we don't need one, okay? Romance anime is not my favourite genre, and it probably never will be, and it could be the same for you, but you have to watch at least one. I don't care, okay, if shonen is the only shit you watch. I only watched shonen anime for the last however long it was, like last fucking 2 years or some shit. That's the only genre I ever watched. And recently, one of my friends just got into anime, kind of new to it, started watching a rom-com series, and I called Rent a Girlfriend. I was like, right, this is just not for me, like, waste of time. We're talking on Discord. He goes, no, trust me, it's really good. You gotta watch it. He screen shares me the first episode, and I'm like, yo, hold up. This is actually pretty good. It's not even that bad. And you know what? Some of you out there, I'm not talking to all of you, but some of you have just got to swallow your pride and something like, if you're a guy, something like, yo, I'm too manly for this shit. I'm not gonna watch this. This may not be many of you, but this could be some of you. Fuck that shit, okay? You're watching at least one romance anime. I don't care what it is, if it's fucking, I don't know what's new at the moment, if it's fucking Horimiya, if it's Rent a Girlfriend, if it's fucking whatever, I don't care. You watching at least one. Why? Because it gives you a better understanding of characters in other animes. Now, when I started watching, I can't remember the name of it now. It was in Japanese, so I honestly can't remember it. But I started watching 2 new fucking animes recently, and I've appreciated the characters so much more, even though it's a fantasy kind of magic style genre. After watching Rent a Girlfriend, because there's no fighting, there's no crazy action scenes, it makes you focus more on the storyline and the characters. And some of you might be like, oh, but I already focus on the storyline and the characters in shonen or in whatever genre you watch. Yeah, you probably do, but it'll make you focus on it more. You'll get more invested into the characters, and it'll overall kind of make you enjoy more shows, especially if you guys like me, and if you've watched quite a lot of anime, and a lot of anime bores you now. You find it really hard to find a new series or a new show, because you've lost that initial hype behind new animes that you used to get when you first started watching them. And I think it is crucial that you watch at least one, because it could honestly become your main genre. It may be shonen now, it could be fucking romance or rom-com tomorrow. You just never know. And with my friend, as I said, who's new to anime, I introduced him to Naruto, even though he'd already seen a couple of animes. He'd watched a couple of anime movies like Your Name, Spirited Away, Sword Art Online, unfortunately, I guess. But then, I told him to watch Naruto. He watched Naruto, then he went on to Demon Slayer and The Promised Neverland, and now he's ended up kind of rom-com, and he spends a lot of his time now watching that romance genre of anime. Even though he still said shonen and psychological is kind of his favorite, he's spent a lot of time now since he's new, going through that kind of new anime honeymoon period where you're watching like 10,000 anime a day, and most of them he's watching now are like the romance genre. And since I know him in person, I wouldn't say he's the type of person you'd expect to watch those kind of series. So some of you just gotta go and fucking watch it. Now, if you guys do really watch romance anime, then you can probably relate to me on this. Everyone enjoys a good romance anime, low-key, okay? I feel like for a lot of people, not everyone, as I said, it could be kind of like a guilty pleasure where some of you may watch it and be like, oh, I kind of feel ashamed that I've watched it. Not necessarily ashamed, but like, oh, if people found out about it, it'd be a bit cringe, if people think I'm fucking weird or whatever. But like, let's be real, everyone knows a good romance anime, okay, makes you feel good, right? It makes you feel good about yourself, and especially since we're in lockdown, well, at least we are in the UK, I don't know about for any of you guys where you lot are, but at least we are in the UK, and it's kind of showing a lifestyle that technically we can't really have right now, because obviously in romance anime, everyone's going out all the time to all these places, and you can't really do, so it makes normal day life seem a bit more interesting. Well, at least that's what my friend who recommended me the show said to me, which I actually do agree with. I think that's quite a good analogy for romance anime at the moment, and it gives you a good reason to watch it now more than ever, especially, as I said, since everyone's stuck inside. At least it gives you a reminder about life before lockdown and before coronavirus and whatnot. But also, I think it's also a fact of some people do genuinely watch romance anime and kind of feel a bit like, I shouldn't be watching this, I should be watching some more like shonen action kind of shows, you know what I mean? Especially if like guys, well, that's at least what I thought, but I feel like that's a really like a really bad mindset to have, because now, as I said, they're not my main show, but my main genre, but they're definitely going to be one of my sort of second, third go-to genres, probably after shonen and psychological. Then it'll probably be romance now, because you guys probably all been in the same boat as me. At some point, you've just been watching so many animes, and you finish them all, and you're like, fuck, I need to find a new one. What do I do? Okay, and you've run out, and all the fucking genres of shonen anime out at the moment, for example, let's say, could be not your style, and you're like, these are all trash. Then boom, you got a new genre to go to, romance, okay, let's fucking go. Although, when I said they make you feel good, that does depend on the fucking romance anime you're watching. I would not advise you guys to watch something like, I don't know, let me think of an example here. Something like School Days, where, I mean, I don't want to drop any spoilers if any of you guys plan to watch it, but the ending's a bit fucking nuts, like, it's a little unexpected, and that could kind of ruin your day, so I don't know about that one, but certain animes, like these kind of slice of life romance animes, just really do make you feel good, you know. And I saw a comment on Reddit of some person said, makes you feel like fuzzy inside, some guy said, and you know, I mean, it kind of is true to an extent, like, it does make everyone feel good. So I genuinely think, if you haven't already, most of you guys probably already have, but you should at least watch just try one romance anime. Well, I wanted to keep it short and sweet, so I'm gonna leave it there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Taken Anime, out.